Yo, what's up peeps? This is King Quaker. Today we are taking a deeper dive in Street Fighter 6. So Capcom have revealed more information about Street Fighter 6, including its mechanics, graphics modes and the roster. Judging by what I saw, I believe that Capcom is living up to their promise on pushing the boundaries for the fighting game genre. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing you everything that I know about Street Fighter 6. Mind you that I'm not going to be talking about the certain leaks of the roster, but depending on what's going on in the comments below for this video, I might consider it. So here we go. So first up is the roster. So far we got Luke, Ryu, Chun-Li, Guile, and the new blood Jamie. So what surprises to me is that with the returning characters, they had like some impactful changes that demonstrates their growth over the course of 30 years since the first Street Fighter came out, like in 1987, not only with their new looks but with their new movesets as well. Okay, so next up are modes. So there are different kinds of modes that will cater to both veteran and casual gamers alike. One of which is Fighting Grounds, that contains a few standard modes like training, local 1v1, arcade, all that thing. The other is like a couple more, in fact, are like new modes called, one of which is Battle Hub, the other is World Tour, which the latter we'll get into later on. So Battle Hub is probably a little bit more focused on interacting with other players, and not only that, it'll change the way of how you'll be able to approach Street Fighter Online. Okay, what I'd like to talk about next is the new drive system. So there are always gonna be like some new mechanics, like some new tools that'll help differentiate how you'll be able to play your game, and Street Fighter 6 is no exception. There are 5 ways that you'll be able to use the system, one of which is Drive Impact, an attack with one hit armor that will put your opponent to the corner or even crumble them for additional punish if there is a counter hit confirmed. Next is Drive Parry. Well, you know how parries are in Street Fighter, right? It repels your opponent's attack, and not only that, if you time your parry correctly with your opponent's attack, then you'll be given a proper good window, and that allows you to go for a proper good punish. Next is Overdrive Art. It's basically for EX moves. So yeah, that's it. Next is Drive Rush. Like, it's a special rush or dash in that you can cancel from a parry or from a cancelable normal. So for example, if Ryu does a crouching fist, it will allow you to cancel into the Drive Rush. Next up is last one is Drive Reversal. It's like basically a reversal that you can initiate while blocking, similar to V Reversal for Street Fighter 5. Great to use when you're under pressure and you're in a corner and all that, and you want to like get yourself some breathing space. Now there is a drive gauge that you can use the 5 techniques that I just mentioned, but once they're all depleted, that's it. You can't use those drive techniques anymore. So careful consideration with your meter management, situations and matchup knowledge are all essential to control each and every match. The next thing I want to talk about are the controls. So you got 2 sets of controls. One is like a standard one, which you got 6 buttons. The other set of controls is called Modern Controls, which is more suitable for casual players. It allows you to do specials, supers and combos with just one button or just two sets of inputs, which is, let's say, a directional button with just, let's say, a triangle button that allows you to do TP, which is far more easier to do than just a forward down forward punch. So with both types of controls, the line between being new to the game and being veteran to Street Fighter as a whole gone a little bit more blurry than ever. It'll make Street Fighter 6 for everyone to enjoy. Right, so the next thing I want to talk about is something that's never been done in a fighting game before, and that is real-time commentary feature. So what it was is like during a match there's going to be commentary with narration on everything you're doing, from anti-airing to neutrals to hit confirming. You'll even get real-time feedback. That was so cool because you'll be getting a proper esports experience, and that'll help you learn as you play match by match. And it also features real life commentary team from some of the best commentators for the FGC around the world, including Vicious and Arusan. So, and there's going to be more commentators to come as the weeks and months go by, so watch the space, yeah? So what I need to talk about next as well, yeah, is a single player story campaign mode called World Tour. So it'll be set in an open world metro city, and it features you as a player with your own avatar, which I think you'll be able to customize. Nothing is uncertain about that, but we will get into that later on in the future. So you'll be able to explore the city, you can run, you can climb, and you can even fight your way to the top. I reckon it's going to be a little bit more than that, so watch this tune for more news about World Tour, but I think it's going to be something amazing, and it's going to be something that's never been done in a fighting game. So I'm really excited to see what Capcom has in store for us. Next up is something that Capcom has added called Game Face. So what it is, during a Wicked versus Green segment, when two fighters between you and your opponent just walking down from some sort of garage room full of gang members and all that thing, it with like the hip hop soundtrack is just simply amazing. And during that versus screen with between you and your opponent with the faces and all that, you'll be able to use the directional button to select an emotion, like give your opponent a skull, a smirk, or just any kind of emotions really. So it's pretty cool to have. The last thing I want to talk about is the new graphics engine for Street Fighter 6. So if you lot remember playing Resident Evil 7 or the RE2 or 3 remakes, or even played Devil May Cry 5, then I'm sure that you lot were jumping for joy when you lot found out that Street Fighter 6 was gonna be running on an RE engine. With the urban grit and realism combined with the graffiti-like style and vibrancy that matches with the cool modern street life vibe of the 2020s, like with the muscles tensing up, the stages looking more immersive, the special effects that splashes right in your face. It screams brilliance with this new art style, fitting for next gen. So that pretty much covers everything that I know about Street Fighter 6. I know that the new director for the game is Takayuki Nakayama from Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition, and it looks as if Street Fighter is getting a little bit more distinct, in a sense where like the new things are going to be coming down hard and fast, and everything that you know about Street Fighter so far will be thrown out the window, I believe. So I'm pretty hyped to see what's to come with the rest of the roster coming out, and to see how the gameplay goes and seeing how the single player turns out. So I'm pretty excited to see what's to come later on, but I think Capcom is getting serious with bringing proper good content for new and experienced players alike. And I'm pretty sure if they keep this up and if the gameplay is very good, the next gen gaming will have a proper good knockout. Yeah. Okay, so I guess that's it from me, King Quaker, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click like or subscribe to this channel, and for anything else King Quaker, just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you ASAP. Alright, I'll see you all later, yeah? This is King Quaker signing off. Stay blessed, yeah?